Alright, so continuing with the character sheet here. Right under character info, yeah, that's you, how long you've been in there, just kind of all your information. Down the skills list. Now here you don't want to touch. This is the old way of how to do skills, and went to loads. This is the old ways of how you used to do skills, and oh, that's right, because I don't have any current skills. Just a long list. I mean, don't go into here and start trying to figure out what am I going to do next. This is just the old way. I would not suggest ever to go in here and touch it. Now let's go into augmentations. Augmentations is stuff you can buy. Requires real money to actually acquire them, and they increase the amount of SP you get. I'll explain later what SP is, and I'll get onto this too. Skills. This is really where you want to go into your skills. Now, skills, basically, these are what you can carry, what you can use, and also passive skills. Say, increase of shield, increase of power grid, increase of speed, those sort of things. On the left, you got the major categories. Dropsuit command, as you go down, as you can see. Weaponry, I can get kind of in depth, as you can tell. Oh, there we go, another tier. So, if you're just starting off, I wouldn't suggest to put your SP anywhere yet. I would say, figure out what you feel like doing. And I'll explain this all in another SP tutorial, but real quick, just show you what all this looks like and what it all means. So, you see the dropsuit command that you press triangle for show info. You can get a description. It's good to read these, but after a while you kind of get the idea. The training cost multiplier. Now, 1 times means it's not going to cost that much. Now, if it's 12 times, it's going to cost a lot of SP. And we also have requisites. Since this is the first one, and just about everyone picks it, no prerequisites. Now, what's SP, how you gain it either through passive or active. That's what those boosters were to help you. And you'll be able to see your skill point at the top. The passive one just accrues over time without you touching it at all. Even if you're not playing, it will continue to go and accrue. It is, I believe, 1 for every 5 seconds without the booster. So, we have the SP here at the bottom left, the 6220. That's how much SP you'll take you to get to level 1. Now, for instance, if I want to get to level... let's just buy it then. You have to buy all your skill books before you can actually use them. And real quickly before I buy this and I use it up, you see that negative, or that 1 there next to lock? That means I require level 1 to open this up, and then I require level 5 to open this up. And let me find one. Oh, you're not going to find one lower than here. So let's quickly just show you how it works. Boom, level 1. Now these opens up. Now I gotta buy this, certain amount of ISK to open that one up. That's kind of the general gist. Again, if you're really looking into the future of, you got a lot of SP and you're not sure which you want to do, this is where a good calculator comes in. There's a lot of online stuff to tell you, Excel calculators if I'm going to get this or that, but not a lot of stuff's been updated as of recent, since the patch of May 6th. For instance, let's see, we got a times 10, and the first one is 62,200, and this one was like 6,000. So yeah, it'll be 10 times that. Basically, there's a formula to this, but you'll find it online. All right, let's pull out of here and let's go into wallet. Here, these show everything that you have bought and sold. Or sorry, you can't sell anything. You cannot sell anything yet. This is anything you bought, or anything you donated, or anything you through battles. You collect ISK as well. ISK is the money. I should go over all the ISK and the ore real quick here. As you play a battle, you don't just collect SP for the battle, you also collect ISK. ISK is the international currency that's used in EVE. There's no exchange rate or anything like that. There's only the other form, ORM, and I guess you can call that an exchange rate to it, because with ORM it costs, and also Plex, which is EVE side. Might as well explain that here too. ORM, you use your credit card or some sort of cash. I haven't figured out how to use cash yet. Credit card to pay for ORM online at PSN, which I can show you that real quickly. Under Marketplace, I'll show this to you later as well. Right there, and you'll see a few things that cost ORM. You're able to buy it here. There's a few new boosters out, so you gotta look it up, find out which one. I'll make another video on each one of these and what to buy and what not to buy. And kind of stuck in this. Yep, here's some of the new ones. I have to actually go in and test each one. But that's how you get ORM, and ORM is the real money stuff. You don't need as many skill points to use the items of ORM. And Plex is an EVE only thing. It'll give you 30 days of game time. EVE, you have to pay to play. Even though Dust is free to play, EVE is not. And then to play further into Dust, you have to buy ORM to get boosters and all this other stuff. So yeah, you got the money, you can go farther. Alright, down to augmentations. You've seen this already. You have the passive booster, active booster. The highest you can get is 50% on both of these, or 50% more. Fittings. This is where you'll find a lot of stuff. I'm not going to go into this much. This is for a whole new video, but when you first start off, you'll get these 4 suits. They won't be these exact suits, but these general types: medic, sniper, anti-armor, and frontline. Depending on your races, depending on how they're gonna look, how they're gonna, how they're gonna be fit. And with these, they require no ISK, so you can keep on deploying them as much as you want, and you don't have to worry about losing ISK. So it's a nice money maker. It's got vehicle fittings. You will only have this one, which is a blueprint. Now blueprints are buy once only. There's no ISK blueprints out there. There's only ORM blueprints. These blueprints are given to you. I can use this ballot as much as I want, just like those drop suits, and loot as much as I want. I can keep calling it in. Same thing with these yellow ones. These yellow ones, they're standard on it, but if I wanted to, I can change it, to one of these. These are blueprint as well, with the blue outline. With those, I can use them as much as I want, and I don't have to worry about it. Now, they're not exactly the best equipment, but if it's free, or if you buy it once and it's still free afterwards, awesome. Alright, down to Marketplace. Here's everything that you can buy with ISK and ORM. See the top right, ISK ORM, and you got the front. Top sellers are kind of obvious. It's probably a good spot to check those 5 out if you just started the game too. Now, just to give you an idea, if you just started off, you'll probably be hearing the militia gear, and the militia gear is basically, you don't need any skill points, you don't need anything put anywhere to be able to use these equipment. So this is a good spot to be able to start off and check different suits if you like that way. It's not the end game suits, so definitely ask around for Delta Force members of which way you thinking of going. Now you can see here 12,800 ORM. Pretty hefty price for this suit. I wouldn't buy it, but see, it's a blueprint, so I can constantly use it after I buy it and not to worry about ever replacing it with ISK. And you can see 655 ISK. These are extremely cheap, since as you're playing a game, say a skirmish, you'll get about 200,000 to 300,000 ISK per game. So yeah, these suits are really cheap. Equipment, let's check out some of these. Like most people want to look at the weapons. You're not going to have every type of weapon in here: sniper rifle, submachine gun, shotgun, scrambler pistol, forge gun, and assault rifle. And then you also got the locust grenade, which is basically equivalent to a frag grenade. All through here, let's quickly go over featured fits. And the feature fits, these are fits which have basically preset items already in it. You can go here. I mean, I would really talk to a Delta Force member and have them, show you how to configure your own suit, because these, CCP already set, they have the yellow items already slotted in there. You can replace it, but why would you? I mean, I'd rather just go out and buy everything myself. And I'm not as usually a person that buys ORM suits, If you're going to buy ORM, it's most likely going to be for a booster, passive, active, Alright, so down to social, we got chats, opens that back up. Contacts, we can use a search, open it up, find someone. It doesn't have to be the complete text. I'm not sure if it's partial or if it's from the beginning. I think it is from the beginning. All my contacts, you can load them back up. This might take a while if you have a long contacts. Watch list. I'm not sure if they changed the watch list. Add to watch. And they did. I believe once you add someone to your watch list, they'll pop up at the bottom right when they either join or when they get online or when they get offline. That's how it works in Eve. I'm not sure. I don't remember if that's how it works on Dust. I believe so. Blocked. It's blocked. You got your mail in here. Yep. I'm not going to go through this too much. Don't want to read my mail. I got 29. Leaderboards. Here you'll be able to see, me right at the top right there, and that's how it's set now. Corporation, global contacts. Yeah, when you're just going through this, you'll be able to see. Corporation, my corporation. Here. Yep, a little bit of information. You'll be able to see members. This will take forever. It is not in alphabetical order, and it has trouble loading, especially with our 1,200 members. It's going to take you a while to for this to load up. We got districts at the bottom. I'm not going to load that up, but if you want to, you can just check it out when you're online. We can do a search for corporation and create corporation. And since I'm already in a corporation, it's going to bring up this little thing. Yep, it takes 1.66 million is to start your own. And now the bottom for operations. So, starting off here, see some of the different menus. Now, you can use mouse keyboard in this game, and there's all the button mappings on the right. I don't think you can change them. Well, you can go left and right and change what you need, but I don't know if you can map them yourself. You have sensitivities, mouse smoothing, be for some hardcore players. Motion controller, I don't know anybody. Actually, I know one person that uses this. Controls, this is where it's at. These right here. Make sure you get the X and Y sensitivity that works for you. You need to play a few games, try it at 100, try it at 0, keep going from the top down the bottom, try each one, test it out. It also depends on what gun you're using. When I use a single shot weapon, I'm using this low sensitivity. When I'm using a full auto, I use a slightly higher sensitivity. And aim assist, depending on the level sensitivity, do you want aim assist on? And screen scale. You might have to change this as well. Sometimes the screen left and right edges are cut off. I'd rather be able to see left and right than top and bottom. It's much more important. And don't forget about your voice and push to talk. So that kind of just goes over, oh yeah, you got all these down here. I never look at them. That's pretty much all the interactive interface. Just stay tuned for the next video. you ever